effective. When you look at Man United, yeah, post Cristiano Ronaldo, we have the most points in the league, bro. And we've won a trophy. We're the best team in the league now. We weren't the best team in the league at the start of the season, which is why we're not top. If you, man, don't understand context, then I don't know. I can't help you. You know, like that. I can't help you. But the game is the game. Man could talk about who Barca didn't have. Fuck Barcelona, bro. Them man got pressure. Fuck them guys. Bruv, 3 wins in 6 days. And a trophy. You know, like that. Deluded's in the back. I think he's having technicals, blood, because I can see him. Do you know what I mean? So it is what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's not to take anything away from Arsenal, because like I said, they're a good football team. They're a consistent football team. You know, like that. And they deserve to be top of the league. But there's a caveat. You know, like that. So the game is a game. Post-World Cup, City and Arsenal have gained 23 points from 11 games. United have 23 from 10. Well, there you go. One said the prospect of partnering Casemiro in Man United's midfield is said to be an attractive proposition for Frankie de Jong. Of course it is. Bullshit. You know, like that. Deluded, what are you telling me, fam?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, bro.
Yeah, I had to restart the browser and shit, man. Dead man. What are you saying?
Well, I'm cool, blood. Matisse running from the grind, bro. The man said that he was on Don Robbie's channel and that, bro. Matisse trying to, you know what I mean? Trying to get the money to ease the pain and that.
He's
you know
running, man. There. He's probably got a suit on and that, and them crocodile crepes. He's moving mad, man. He's moving crazy, man. Matisse moving crazy, man. He's running too much. He should be used to this, man. It's every damn week now with Matisse, man.
Bro, Chelsea are horrible, bro. Like, it's mad. You see them and Tottenham, bro. And you know what's mad? I was in the gym yesterday, yeah? And I told man Tottenham were losing, you know. I told man.
Big up
I was chatting to this brother, Liverpool fan. And I said to him, I said, Tottenham are losing. He said, what do you mean? Like, they just beat? I said, listen, relax, innit? I said, it's
not easy, man. It's not easy, man.
It's Tottenham, bro. I told him. Man said, bro, Tottenham lost, bro. And they never look like winning, bro. Tottenham are the only team, bro. Like, the amount of false dawns at that team, bro. Like, I just don't even know. Like,
they said power shit. They said power shit. They said they're the biggest team in North London, man. Leave them with that. Leave them with that.
Crazy, bro. You know what I mean? It's actually crazy. These men are shocking, bro. They're
terrible,
fucking
man.
shocking. And the thing is, yeah, it's like their manager is not gonna do nothing different. That's one thing you know about Tottenham is that, bro, this guy, you see them man there, Conte, this brother will die.
He knows he's getting peas, man. He's just waiting for them to sack him so he gets his payment package, man. He's calling. He's calling.
This is what I'm saying. Man's doing this 100%, and it's like I don't understand in life how you can be so stubborn, bro, because all the signs are there, bro. Like, the signs are there. You're dying, bro. You know what I'm saying? And your owners don't give a shit. You know, like that. Them man are trying to turn fucking their stadium into fucking the outlet center, bro. They're gonna be shops in there soon,
man. Anyone that wants to do something at Spurs' ground, you can go and do that, man. Fury fights, boxing, everything, every damn thing.
Man said they're trying to turn it into box park and that. Man are gonna have pop-up shops in there and that. That's what man is saying, man.
Beyonce's doing performances there as well. I'm sure Whiskey's one of them brothers as well.
Man can go there and get tacos and that in the middle of the day. And
guys are gonna go there to collect gal, man. They're not going there for football.
Bro, man said North London O2 and that. That's what it is.
We need one. I'm for that, man. It's 2 minutes from my yard, so bring it, come, man. I'm on that.
Man said they're gonna turn it into a nightclub and them thing there, bro. You see what I'm saying? Them man are not serious, bro. Them man are not serious. That's the only time they're gonna see cups in that stadium, blood, is if they turn it into a nightclub. You know them ones there. That's it. It's a mad thing. Bare ice and that.
Long may it continue, man. Long may it continue.
Nah, these man are crazy. F1 partnership, electric go-karts and that, bro. They're
meaty.
Finished, bro. Like, I can't believe that football club, bro. Like, it's
unbelievably
actually
meaty.
Bro, they're so bad that it angers me, bro. Because I'm like, why are you here?
No, fuck that, man. Long may it continue, man. Because again, I know Man United, Arsenal, Liverpool, City, Chelsea, we all banter each other. But I think Spurs benefit from the fact that they've never did it. They get praised for things, or historically get praised for things that we get crucified for. When they win on a bummy thing, it's elite ments and things. Because like you said, the signs were there. There was hella Bandulu victories under Conte where they're stinking up the place and won. Of course, a couple of times you need to do that, but I've never seen a club be praised for nothing without doing the damn thing. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy.
But it's just, I don't understand how you can have so much chest blood talking about how much revenue and all of these things, and
because
you're
they've
not
never done it. My brother's a Spurs fan. He said he remembers when they finished 13th, 14th. He said I asked him what player did you used to watch when you was growing up. He said something like Simon Davies. No one's heard of that, brother. But them man are just happy to be here.
Rubbed,
rubbed. Long may it continue.
They're horrible. You know, like that. They're a horrible club, bro. It's not even the team. The club's horrible. You know them ones. When you find out the owners own the stadium and that, and even if they sell the
training
club,
grounds lit, I'll give them that and the stadium, but that's about it, really.
But that's because it wasn't built for football. That's why it's
yeah.
You know that, bro. They're disgusting, bro. You know what I mean? Like, man. It's literally like how their fans have not rioted. I have no idea, bro.
It's the best time ever. Realistically, the last 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years, it's probably the best Spurs have ever been, really. Half the players we've watched in front of our eyes are the biggest players to ever play for the club.
Yeah, you're right.
If we're honest with ourselves, bro, like, this is what they're used to. Like, this is them, true, man.
But there was a time where them man had Modric, Dembele, Bale, Van der Vaart, bruv, Berbatov. They've had players, you know.
They've had ballers.
But I was even speaking to my auntie yesterday, and she supports Tottenham, and she even said, she was like, when you actually look at Tottenham, over the years, the players that they've had, the fact that they ain't won nothing is scandalous, bro.
It's not, because they're shit. Winning's not everything to them. Like, winning's not everything. Spurs love having, they love being a couple of pence short of a pound. They'll always, if they've got a couple, like, remember when they had Dele Alli and Kane, and it looked like you get a couple more.
And Ericsson.
All them guys, they didn't build on that. There was a sec where, I can't lie, whatever year it was where Spurs were unbeaten at Emirates, unbeaten at White Hart Lane, that was the time to build something. It didn't really help Poch with nothing. They've always had 1-2 ballers, but everyone can say they had ballers. Southampton can sit there and say they've had ballers. It's dead. Like, everyone's had ballers, fam. Forget all 100%.
That. That's what I mean. Them man there, they're always the nearly man. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's a disrespectful thing, yeah.
Always the bridesmaid.
To even call it a rivalry with anyone. Like, I'll be real. Like, their rivals are West Ham, bro.
Even West Ham, like,
and West Ham have won more than them. You know them,
like, I don't know about Spurs' thing. I see them win something in like 08, the League Cup or something with Jamie O'Hara. It's meaty, man. It's very meaty.
That's what I'm saying.
They get away with shit spending as well. Nobody says anything when they spend mad fees. We got killed for Pepe, rightly so. They have been criticisms of Dembele. Richarlison ain't scored. 2 of our centre backs, you lot with Lissandro and Saliba, they bag more in the league. Getting away with some scandalous shit.
No, 100%. You do get away with it. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's like, what is this club contributing to football, blood?
Nothing. Like, not a damn thing.
Nothing at all. Nah, it's actually embarrassing, bro. Do you know what I mean? The fact that Richarlison's got no league goals, but it's like, I can't blame this guy because he's played at worse clubs and scored. So
he's living a movie. London, he's living a movie.
That's it. So you have to look at the club. You have to look at the club because he was scoring goals at Everton. He was scoring goals at Watford. Do you know what I'm saying? Man was linked with Barcelona and he's dying at Spurs, bro. You can't tell me that it's his fault, bro. Man was scoring in the World Cup as well. So how come man can score in World Cup, but I can't score playing for
a banger in the World Cup? And you've had Jose. When you think of Jose and Conte, you think winners. They ain't done that at Spurs. They tried to shake Jose out of the final, thought Ryan Mason would do a thing. Didn't bang. Did not bang. How can they be that? That's the only blankness on these man's CVs. Crazy.
But this is the problem. So it's like everyone, that fucking goes to Tottenham, bro. It's the same thing, bro. Place is a vacuum, blood.
You know it's capped.
Stuck in the life there. But this is what I'm saying. I'm gonna say no goals as well, bro. They play Harry Kane up front. And it's like, you play Richarlison out wide. He's not a wide player, bro.
He's scrappy.
He's literally the closest thing to a pure number 9, that you're gonna see. Because even Kane's not a pure number 9.
For everything and that.
Yeah, even Kane's not a pure number 9. He wants to drop deep, get involved.
Yeah, he's forcing the thing, man.
Kane's like a number 10, like a Sheringham kind of player that can finish. Richarlison is literally a scumbag number 9, bro. You know what I mean? And you're not playing him down the middle. And you're not playing him in his best position, but then you're killing him.
Them man are crying for some centre mids that can pass the ball forward as well. Injuries haven't helped Spurs, to be fair, but the planning's been atrocious, really. The signings they've brought in have been meaty. Credit to Emerson Roy. He's actually looking like one of their best players right now, which is probably why they're at where they're at, really. It's
Bro,
romantic for them.
that's what I'm saying. And the thing is with Emerson Royale, yeah, in a back four, yeah, he's a decent right back. He just can't attack in it. Do you know what I mean? And he's been made to be the scapegoat a lot of the time. But then when you look at this team, bro, it runs way deeper than that, bro.
It's dead. It's dead. Like Højbjerg's an okay player for what they demand of him, but he shouldn't be a guy playing week in, week out. Like I think all our clubs, to be fair, needs a centre mid, but them man are bleeding for some centre mids. Like they can't.
Oh, but this is the thing. Them man
meaty.
actually think that he's good, you know.
He puts in a shift, man. But when man put in a shift, you know it's capped.
Bruv, man were telling me Højbjerg was good, bro. You know them ones. He's meaty, fam.
No, he's mad meaty. He's okay, but like he should be part of the squad. Like you can't play Manny every week. You can't have him next to Bentancur. Fair enough, Chelsea are Chelsea. You know, Højbjerg and skipped in our madness, and it says it all. I saw Emerson Royal doing step overs in that game, but it's meaty. Like their recruitment has been meaty. Basuma, a lot of Arsenal fans and football fans would have taken him, but why is he looking meaty? You know, why is Spence looking meaty and gone out on loan? Well, clearly that was a club signing. No one's banking for them.
Facts.
Not a single guy. Perisic, meaty.
That's it. Højbjerg's a better McTominay. That's all he is, bro. And this is what I mean. This is what I mean about football fans, bro. It's not that Højbjerg is shit. It's just that he's not a top 4 player, bro.
He's been put in boots he can't fill consistently.
As a squad player, yeah, cool.
That's a 60-minute man. You come off the bench, you tick things over, and that's about it. You play in the cups and that. You can't. Them man, they can't play week in, week out. Says it all. Really.
That's what I mean. He's not a top 4 player to start. Højbjerg is a guy. Oh yeah, I know a guy in it. Can just do a job.
Yeah,
that's him. That's him. You know what I mean? He's a mid-table baller, but they've gassed him up. Do you know what I mean? Because he added a few goals to his game. Because before it was just passion. Literally. And then you've got guys like Basuma on the bench. You got guys like Basuma that can't get a game. Cannot get a game.
Because they have got some okay players. I mean, you got Kulusevski. If he's got a half a brain, he tries to get out of that immediately. Kane's obviously wasting his time. Son's decent. Probably the next name I'm missing. Romero's okay, even though he gets rattled. But you can't have 3-4 good players. You need an 11. You need a 20-man decent squad, or you get what you get with Spurs. And when you've got Conte, where, not to discredit him, but the way he plays football is gone now. You can't just be so difficult to beat. You need a bit more than that. If anything, the best form of defense is offense in today's day and age. Whenever United or Arsenal get stressed out, or anyone, City as well, it's when teams are onto you, trying and getting at you and things. Spurs don't really do that. It just looks like we'll get it to the front three. You lot do what you do, innit? Other than that, it's meaty.
100%. And this comment here, bro, I have to disagree. You know what I'm saying? Because I think that a lot of you, man, I think a lot of you, man, hammer Xhaka, yeah. I don't think Xhaka's as bad as you lot make him out to be, bro. Like, and I've said it a million times, bro. Like, and I said it time ago, bro. I would have taken him over McTom all day, bro. Because you know, one thing Granit Xhaka does have here is he's technical. He just can't turn, bro. Like, when you play Xhaka facing his goal, he's good, bro. Same as Fred. As soon as them man facing the goal they're shooting in, as soon as they're facing their own goal, this is where the problems arise.
Bro,
you know them one when man try to turn.
Way more intelligent than Donny.
Way more intelligent,
more multifunctional. Can pass it down, move forward consistently. Stop it. Exactly.
He can pass. He can shoot. Stop trying to. I hate when people do this, bro. Like, the guy is a quality player, but he has deficiencies.
Yeah.
His deficiencies show up when you play him in the wrong position.
Exactly.
It's the same as Fred. Don't play him in a 6, but Xhaka can play football, blood. When he plays for Switzerland, he's good.
Exactly.
You know, like that. So man can't say
clear of Højbjerg. Not even that they're both two guys to waffle about. That's just absolute nonsense.
Bro,
Xhaka would stand out at Spurs. Højbjerg's not standing out in an Arsenal 11. I'm sorry. Enough said on that.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, the way he gets rubbed out is crazy to me, because I said it before, yeah, he's the least of you man's problems, bro. He's the least of your problems because he's got mentality, he's technical, yes, he's limited. But, bro, in the modern game, most of these players are limited, guys.
And you just have to find a system against that. Even Xhaka needs to be upgraded on, like, but still, like, you can't disrespect him with that Højbjerg bullshit.
Bruv, you have to. And even this McTominay thing, bro, I said it. When I said last season, oh, yeah, fuck it, I'd play Scott up front. Yeah, man, we're laughing, bro. But, bro,
you must have been in the trenches, fucking hell.
Bro, no, I said I'll play him up front, bro. The same way I said, oh, Fred can play left back in the right system. Man didn't want to listen, bro. At the end of the day,
people just see the positions these guys play and just think that you're smoking crack. Where if they look at it,
you have to look at profiles of players. Scott McTominay is tall, He can fucking shoot and he runs, blood. You know, like that. You could play him in the 10. Do you know what I mean? You could play him up front. He used to play up front anyway when he was a kid.
It won't be
bro.
pretty. It won't be nice. It might be effective though.
Do you know that's what I'm saying? And this is exactly what it is. And the thing is, Scott, yeah, yesterday when he's higher up the pitch, bro, like he's more of a threat up there because he can touch it and shoot it, bro. He's limited, bro. Most modern footballers are good athletes and limited, bro. So you need to find the right system for them.
Exactly. And then who do you blame? You blame the ingredients or the chef?
Well, there you go. So you need to blame the chef. Why is our manager getting the best out of, I'd say, all of our players?
Because even Wan-Bissaka's looking half decent. Like that comes to you have to praise the players, but the gaffer is doing what you need to do, really.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Because you're seeing Wan-Bissaka's strengths now, bro. Like Wan-Bissaka's strengths, yeah, are his athleticism. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's one of them ones where on the ball, he's not great, but because he plays inverted now, our biggest criticisms of Wan-Bissaka is can't cross X, Y, but now he doesn't have to.
Yeah, everyone can be reworked on. Sometimes you just have to accept a Donny for what they are, guard against their meatiness, and then get a tune out of him. Like you saw, you lot we're not really troubled against Newcastle, but they lot kind of got twisted up by what's his name, Saint Maximin. Wan-Bissaka came on and shut up shop, and he's looked decent.
Yeah, 100%.
That's what Gaffer has to do. Ferguson and Wenger got a lot out of meaty players as well. It weren't always the Ronaldos and Vieiras of this world, like.
100%. Man saying Rice is meaty. If he's Polish, he's 15 million. I'll be real, guys. I don't rate Declan Rice. I do not rate him. You know, like that. And it's one of them ones. It's the English hype, bro. Declan Rice, if you man are old enough, bruv, man, you see players like Gareth Barry and that's who he is.
He's on that thing with a tiny bit more drip.
A little bit more drip, bro, but he's Gareth Barry, blood. Receive the ball, pass it sideways. All right, I'm having him. Run forward, ain't gonna score. You know what it's like? It's like, all right, bro. Man threatened to score in that. You know them, man. You see when Scott Parker was young, yeah, at Charlton before he made
original basic, brother.
Before he made the Chelsea move. That's it. You know them ones like loads of promise, decent engine. But he's just average at everything, bro. Like Declan Rice is not it, bro. And the problem is now with social media, yeah, they show you all the behind the scenes in England, bruv. Everyone's putting the ball in the top corner in training. You can't do it in the game. You can't.
You should be doing that. The medias of footballers in the Premier League, as much as we diss them, will be able to do all of that and will look twice the player to us normal folks. You can't really praise man for that, really. I'm having Rice though. He's mad overrated, but I'm having him at Arsenal.
Yeah, because he'll do a job in that system.
Yeah. You
know, like that, but that doesn't make man a baller.
Nah, I wouldn't say not what I call, but I think he's better technically than people giving credit for. But baller and
Declan Rice, technically he's a good player. But the thing is, yeah, being good technically, yeah, in midfield, yeah, that's what does that mean?
You need to have that. You need to have that.
Being a good midfielder is all that. It's all this. It's this and it's this, bro. Because you have to have the bottle to receive the ball in areas where you're under pressure. Where if you lose the ball, you could end up turning it over, and then
I thought he'd end up as a centre half, you know, at some point.
He was a centre half, bro. The thing is, he is a centre half. That's what I'm saying to people. When you watch him play sideways, backwards, he's a centre back. He's built like a centre back.
Overhit one in the channels,
bruv. He's built like a centre back. Him and Eric Dyer are the same player, yeah. He's just more technical. Eric Dyer is a centre back that plays in midfield sometimes. That's what he is. He's a centre back that now in the modern game, yeah, they're putting him further forward, but he's a centre half. If he was a centre half, yeah, Declan Rice would be a very good centre half because he's good on the ball. So
gracious bringing the ball out the back, especially in the Chelsea back three as well. If they bought him,
bro, look at the way Lissandro plays centre back. Good on the ball. Loads of people say, "Oh, Lissandro can play in the 6." Cool, he can. But he's better in centre back. You know why? Because he's got a bit more space. So when he carries the ball,
a bit more time as well. You see the game a lot better as well.
Space. Do you know what I'm saying? You don't have to. You can be semi-press resistant, but you don't have to be super agile because you've got a bit more time. You know, like that. If Declan Rice was carrying the ball out at centre back, he would be what they thought Harry Maguire was: ball playing centre back. No, Declan Rice can actually play. You know, like that, he can actually play. But when you play him in midfield, when he's actually got nippy people around, he's not agile enough to be dropping a shoulder and leaving man and then sliding the perfect weight or pass. But he can.
And he shouldn't be expected to do that. Like,
he's a big youth, lad. He's probably what 6'1" or something. Quite stocky. He's a centre back, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? He's a centre back. That's what he is, and he's forcing the midfield thing. He'll never be a goal scoring midfielder because he's a centre back. And then man get nosebleeds when they get over the halfway line.
Excited. To be fair, he scored a banger against Forest the other day. I give him that.
But that's
man.
it. But bro,
Like,
Vincent Kompany scored a banger against Chelsea.
Yeah. I've seen man hit. Meaty guys hit bangers. You're right.
Bro,
still.
Alex used to bang goals for Chelsea, centre back.
Oh yeah, don't remind me, man. He used to boy us still.
David Luiz bang goals, centre back. You know them ones, bro. Centre backs can
slightly Sergio Ramos as well. Love the movie thing as well.
If you can bang shots, it don't mean you're not a centre back. You know them ones. Even Rudiger tries his time from time to time. You know, like that.
He loved it.
The bottom line is, when you look at Declan Rice's profile, he don't want to receive the ball, in high pressure moments. He doesn't want to play facing his own goal. And to be a proper number 6, you have to be comfortable playing facing your own goal. Man can rub.
You got to be one of these cultural Rodri sort of guys now.
Man want to rub out Jorginho, but Jorginho's comfortable to play the one-touch ball facing his own goal. Boom, into that channel. Boom, turn on it. Boom. Rice ain't doing that. When you watch him play, he hides in the half space in between doing something and not doing something.
You don't want the ball. You don't want the ball.
You want it.
You don't want it really.
You have to want the ball.
You don't want it. You don't want it there, man.
You have to want it. You know what I mean? And that's what happened with Man United. When we were trying to play Fred there, and he was under hitting passes and stuff like, because he's not a 6, bro. When man's running up behind him,
they're not paid for.
When man's running up behind him, he's like, fuck it, get rid, boom. Whereas Casemiro just dropped the shoulder, go past him.
And even like Casemiro, what makes him good? I think he's a lot better than people give him credit, but he knows that his thing, I can't do certain things. I might be able to live a movie here and there, but I'm here to do a job. And he does it well. Just like why he was at Madrid for as long. There's no point trying to spray passes when you've got Kroos and Modric next to you. That's not you. But a lot of people don't get football.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. So when I say Declan Rice is a centre-back, I guarantee you guys, by the time he's 30, that's where he'll be playing.
Yeah, he might get the John Stones treatment. He might.
Yeah, he'll be playing there by the time he's 30, bro, because he's athletic now, Like, and I use that term loosely, innit? You know what I'm saying? Because he's not explosive, but he's a decent build, innit? Like, as soon as he starts to lose a little bit of pace, you're going to see him start to drop back. You know, like that. That's what you're going to see. Even when you look at Reece James, bro, he played in the 6. And Reece James is more agile than Declan Rice, bro. And even Reece James, went from centre-back to right back, right wing-back.
Yeah, Reece James, the midfield thing's never going to bang. He's
never going to bang, bro. Reece James will be a centre-back probably by the time he's 30 as well. You know, like that. So it's one of them ones where you have to look at Declan Rice and be completely honest with his skill set. At Arsenal, he'll be perfect because he'll add a little bit of physicality. Do you know what I'm saying? And he'll add a bit of, like, mentally, you can tell he's one of them youths. Like, he rates himself, innit? Like, he'll come in, he'll bring confidence into the team. He'll do a good, and he'll be in a team that keeps the ball, bruv. Like, West Ham don't keep the ball. So
it's a trenches thing at West Ham.
That's it. So you're going to see more technical aspects to Declan Rice's game that maybe you didn't know he has, because he is technical.
I think Arteta might play him in the 8, you know. As much as I think he should slot in the 6 role, I see him doing that 8 thing. I don't know if it will bang. Maybe Arteta knows something that we don't. I hope so. But
I don't think he'll play him in the 6 either. I think he'll play him behind Partey because Partey's more mobile.
Yeah, I'm having him though, man. Come to the Emirates.
I think, bro, I'll be honest, the way Arsenal play football, if you look shit at Arsenal, you really need to take a look at yourself. You know what, bro? I could play in that team now, bro. You know them ones, they're like, bro, you got 4 man to pass to every time you get the ball. If you look shit in this Arsenal team, bro, listen, bruv, NSG thing, blood. You know them, man. Bruv, if you look shit at Arsenal, you really need to have a look at yourself.
You do, you know, especially at this moment in time, you do, you know.
It's crazy, bro. Like, man, I got 4 man to pass to. If you don't pass to a red shirt, bro, you shouldn't be playing football.
There's something wrong with you, yeah.
It's crazy. You know, like that. So when I'm looking at this team, there's no way that Declan Rice doesn't come in and he's not comfortable straight away, bro. Because it's the best team in the league to play in right now, bro. Because everyone wants the ball, blood. You got guys like Odegaard, he wants the ball whenever. You know, even if he's got a man on him,
third man runs, pops round the corner.
Even if he's got 2 man on him, you can still give it to him.
Someone said Lokonga, forget about it, man. He needs to look. The first thing Lokonga needs to do is pull up his socks. You haven't earned the right to wear them low socks, the Grealish thing, Eleb thing. That's what you need to do first. and then we'll take it from there.
And
man.
this is
Lokonga needs to
exactly
go
why he
yard.
got loaned out. Because if you can't
Literally.
look good at this team, you don't deserve to be in it.
And like you said with Declan Rice, yeah, Declan Rice believes in himself. Lokonga don't believe in yourself, especially in this country. How much shit man believe in themselves and they're lit. Lokonga don't believe in himself, really. I think the most relieved man is Odegaard, because when we played City, Odegaard, you don't really lose his temper going absolutely mad at Lokonga. Lokonga, if you don't come back from Crystal Palace half decent, working with Patrick Vieira, you've got to look internally, man. You just might be shit or soft. One of the two or both.
100%. And that's what it is. So Declan Rice comes in and he makes Arsenal a better team immediately, bruv. Immediately. That just because of his profile and the profile of the team. That don't mean he's an absolute world beater, but it means, yeah, that he's a good player, and the strengths that he does have, Arsenal will bring them out. You know that, because he will have to play. It's a different style, yeah.
Yeah, no, you have to. You can't hide. You can't
have to play at Arsenal, bro. He goes from being on the back foot every game, fighting relegation, to being at a team that's gonna have the ball 60, 70% of the time.
Literally making 700 passes oddly yesterday.
Bruv, he's gonna love his life, bro. You know them ones there. He's gonna love his life because it's a completely different game of football playing at Arsenal. So if this guy, yeah, does not fucking, bruv, if this guy doesn't come in and do the mad thing, yeah, bro, he needs to be put on fraud watch immediately. There's no excuses.
Someone said Lokonga had a good game against Liverpool. That's great. He had a good game last year against Newcastle. Rise up some other games. Big up Lokonga. I wanted to do that, but like, bro, a broken clock's right twice a day, blood.
That's like, it. Low socks hype, bro. That's what it is.
Man. And you know it's with me with Lokonga. He talks too much. If you just shut your mouth, I'd allow you. But he chat too much. When you chat, I'm onto you.
But this is exactly what it is, bro. You know what it is? Again, a lot of these ballers lack self-awareness because
self-awareness is key in this life.
They've got bare yes man around them, yeah, in real life, because they're the breadwinners in their household and in their friendship groups. Yeah. And then they're getting gassed up on social media after they have a good game, people sucking them off. So no one's actually telling these man, yo, you're not that guy.
You're not that guy. Yaya Toure saying your company, company saying you're Yaya Toure, and that I'm convinced company got some peas from that, man, because we got fleeced. He must have got some peas, man. 10% of that transfer record. If Burnley get promoted, he's got to hold Lokonga over them sides and show us, man.
And like even my man are talking about where is it there? Man, where is it, bruv? Man saying, oh, Maguire and them, man. Bro, listen, most of these men lack real self-awareness, bro. And then when you criticize them, it's an agenda, bruv. They see it as a personal attack. It's not a personal attack, bro.
You're just opening your mouth, so people have to get onto you. If you shut up, it's cool.
That's what I mean, bro.
That's why I'm on to Mudryk. If he didn't twerk for Arsenal, I'd let you fail in peace. Now I'm on to you.
That 100%, and it has to be that, bro. Do you know what I mean? Because when you're doing all of that, and then you want to do the shameless thing, bro, you have to hold it.
Literally, like what was it? A few games ago, I say a few games, probably months ago, where Harry Maguire scored. He's doing all of that with the ears and that. You're opening yourself up. You know why you're doing that. You know what's going to be said. On one hand, I rate it because if I was a Premier League footballer at United or whatever, and all these guys are calling me shit, even if I am shit, I'm not listening to no. So on one hand, I rate it, but self-awareness.
You shouldn't be listening to anyone anyway. But the thing is, yeah, your biggest critic should be yourself. But when you're not even criticizing yourself, yeah, that's where the problems are.
This is it.
That's where the problems are. When you know, yeah, when you don't know that you're not doing well because you're not introspective enough, yeah, this is where the problems arise.
How are you that cocky to believe that you don't need to do anything or you're above everything and that?
But that's know what these men are on, man. So that's what I mean. When you got ballers posting their own stats and that, it's like, as a footballer, you shouldn't even be looking at your own stats, bro. Bro, you shouldn't even be looking at that.
Shit. That's some insecure shit.
Bro, you shouldn't be doing that. Do you know what I mean? Because one, it shows you don't know ball. Because if you knew ball, you would understand that the stats don't tell the full story.
Literally.
Do you know what I mean? But two, stats are for coaches to analyze certain things.
And they only tell half the story.
Exactly. Or not even the half the story.
In this day and age, you can manipulate all stats to see what you want and have bare confirmation bias and all these things. It's crazy. That's why I get the thing is that.
But stats are useless, bro, to a certain degree, bro, because stats wouldn't hold up in court, bro. You know them ones there, like they wouldn't hold up in court because it's like we're in court now. Somebody's dead. Yeah, but cool. We need to find out how they died, why they died, and then you sentence someone. You don't say, all right, cool, someone's dead. You get the same amount of time. That's not how it works. Because man need to know motives. Man need to know if it was premeditated. Man need to know if it was self-defense. All of that changes the length of the sentence.
Cell site and all these things.
That's it. We need context of how this person died, or else every time someone dies, everyone gets the same sentence.
Yeah,
that's not how life works.
That's not how it works.
So unless we find out how, why, all of these things, we can't just say, cool, my man's dead. That's it.
This is it. This is it. And like my man said there, you need context with stats. But the problem is some people are either searching for the wrong context or just don't know what they're looking for. So you have these things here. Like it is what it is. Especially in this day and age where pre-assists and all these BS things. Like, it's crazy. Just bare percentiles and all these things. If you're looking for the wrong things, like it doesn't make sense, really and truly. Half the people fall for everything because they stand for nothing. So stats are amazing to a dickhead.
But there you go. Like stats are gonna tell you that Bruno's better than Erdegaard.
And I'm not even buying stats because I like stats. But again, I know what I'm looking for. I know where they can be applied. Most people don't.
Bro, the only stats I like, is the final score, blood. That's it.
Yeah, 3 point. I'd say 3 points slightly.
You know, that's the only stats I like. The final score. You won, you lost, or you drew. That's it. You can't argue those. Those are concrete. I put the ball in the net more than you. That's it. That's the only stat I fuck with. All these other things, or not, expected goals, fucking expected assists, GA, all these, bruv, no one cares.
Even the new ones they run with the supercomputer predicting the final league table and all of this bullshit as well. It's fun to hear, but forget all of that.
Bruv, man never needed no stats to know that when Henry pulled up with the black gloves, it was going to be a long afternoon.
It's long for you. You're finished.
Bruv, it's long. But I didn't need no stats because I knew even if he didn't score, I knew that I was going to have a stomachache for 95 minutes, bruv. That's it.
Literally.
I knew it. Do you understand what I'm saying? So man don't need all these expected things and all these things. These men are trying to preempt football. Football is not something you can do, or else we'd all make money betting, bro. The house always wins, cuz.
Yeah. We'd all be millionaires off this betting thing. Facts.
All of us. Do you know what I'm saying? So man can't be dealing with all these bullshit stats. These stats don't tell you the important stuff. It tells you the unimportant stuff.
Freeing them, man. It's more. I don't even beef the stats, bro. It's for the people that manipulate them, force agendas. Because me, and
but the point is, they shouldn't have access to them.
Exactly. Me and you could find two footballers we like a lot, find statistics as to why they're the best ever, or find players that we don't like and why they're the shittest ever. It might be right. It might be true. It's dead, man. It's proper.
They shouldn't have access to these stats, bro. Like if these stats were purely used in house by analysis teams and stuff like that to do whatever they wanted to do. Like in pre-season, they might say, cool, these were your stats last season. These are your running stats. This was your body fat. This was your body weight, all these other things. We want you to run more. We're going to tailor a program for you to do X, Y, Z. Cool. Your expected goals was this. You're not scoring enough, which means we need to improve your finishing. Cool. Use it for scientific purposes.
Heat maps of areas the striker is on the pitch. It's like if I want a striker like that, let's just use Gab Jesus. If I want a pressing striker, naturally, I'm looking at his statistics at his previous club. I'm going to see his heat map. What areas does he occupy across 90 minutes? Now, if he's just standing in the 6-yard box, it's probably not the striker I'm going to go for unless I think I can rework him. But people don't know what they're looking for, so you're going to find everything.
Well, there you go.
Be enlightened by it.
Like, look for certain things. Like look at Weghorst. His pressing stats are off the chain, and they have been even when he was at Burnley. So if you want a pressing striker, if you're like Liverpool and you want to play like a high pressing game and stuff, you look at the ground he covers and all of these average pressures and all that, and you buy him based off that. Cool. Do you know what I mean? Because you're using it for analysis,
and then you marry that with the eyes. Bob's your uncle.
But there you go. But what you don't do is say, yo, my man's got 8 goals, he's got 2 goals. So the brother with 8 goals is better than the brother with 2 goals.
Exactly. And this is where football fans go mad because realistic, it sounds stupid, but we live in a day and age. There's footballers who score goals week in, week out, but they're fucking shit. Don't necessarily score. Bro, it's a mazza. And I like it when it's a shameless Arsenal thing. I can sit there and go, oh, this guy's got that many goals. But it's agenda to look at Lukaku. I don't know about now, but historically, he's always carried good.
He's been a 1 in 2